Mr. Sarda says that there are broadly two types of senior citizens: one who retire from a government service and therefore are entitled for all the post-retirement benefits like pensions and health benefits, and they do also get inflation protection. And on the other hand, there are people who were self-employed and therefore remain outside of the purview of all these benefits. So he opines, shouldn't the government give at least 9% tax-free return to this latter category of people?
I agree, and but I can't do anything about it. Yes, the ex-government servants who are who have the privilege, they are the tax savers. That they are the taxpayers' liability. The taxpayers pay their bills, and this all the people who worked hard save their money. In fact, they are greatly deprived of all the other avenues. I think government should really work towards that. The senior citizen saving scheme itself should be made something like 10% tax free for the first 30 lakh rupees, is my opinion. uh, Subject to the condition that one should not be deriving a government pension and all that. uh, that definitely will be a huge incentive for all the people who work hard, save, and eventually the government lowers the return, because government is the primary driver of interest rate in this country, and government is also the biggest borrower. So effectively, it is at the cost of and it is a huge discrimination. The person who has not saved but is actually uh, living out of the taxpayers, uh, is a taxpayer's liability, or taxpayers are taking the bill. I think my view is that so for self-employed, other people who have saved their money for retirement, they should get 10% tax free, and with a ceiling on the amount of money that they can invest, of course with a rider that they should not be deriving any kind of government pension. And that is something which I think that will be provided for in the NPS. If somebody is 30-year-old, 35-year-old, the national pension system will be able to provide that kind of return, simply because it is not dependent on the interest rates at all. It is also it will be hugely dependent on the performance of the investment. And investment on performance, your accumulation gets much larger. And historically, in the last 20-30 years, our markets were not transparent. Investors were not able to invest methodically. Investors were not, the market itself was not accessible till about 10-15 years back. The scale of financial literacy was very low. So investors in this country have been deprived of all that the market can deliver. NPS provides a very easy mechanism, but now mutual funds also provides a easy way. Yeah, my sense is that if somebody is going to invest in tax saving fund for their 1.5 lakh rupees over any 15-20 year period, it can translate into a very sizable uh, retirement corpus. And not only that, all the returns that you will derive from this will be completely tax free. It only calls for a disciplined approach to investment.